Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. God is good, and thank you so much for joining me today. Why did it go to a spooky song as soon as it started? What does that say? What's going on, Mike? Saw the Discord notification pop up. Let's see if the stream is as anabolic as your gym playlist. We'll see. Time will tell. Can't make any promises. I'll just have to do my best. I'm sure this is great workout music right here. Hey, what's up, Scrap? How's it going, man? You doing all right today? Hope you guys had a great weekend. I did a lot of cleaning. Type hip here. You know, it's right at this part. This is where you're gonna hit that PR. Pretty solid today. Nice. Yeah, I'm doing pretty solid today too. Just had a big old plate of General Tso's chicken and rice, so my stomach feels solid. We're doing good. I got a fresh cup of coffee. Cleaning important. Bert have lots of cleaning to do around here. There's a lot of... I was telling some people at the gym today, my dad lived in this house for like 30 years, I think. Over 30 years. And he collected a lot of stuff in that time. And so now it's just going through a little bit at a time and trying to sort through some stuff. And I'm not one to talk. I got a lot of stuff too, so I was actually, yesterday I spent most of the afternoon just cleaning out my closet, getting a bunch of clothes out that was like, I liked this shirt, I liked this and that, but I forgot I had it, haven't seen it in years. So it's time to donate it. So I got like 4 or 5 trash bags of donate stuff. I still have too many shirts. I like band t-shirts, but a lot of them I'm gonna get. A lot of the band t-shirts I'm purging, but anything I got from a concert, I want to keep those. That's like a memory, I love that Mike is listening to this while he's working out, and all the playlist has been super chill and like wacky so far. Create band shirt closet. That was basically what I had. It's basically what I had already. So now band shirt closet has kind of become band shirt corner of this one drawer. Hey, good Elfie. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Hope you're doing well today. Efficiency closet. It's definitely a lot more efficient now than where it was. It's kind of a train wreck, but yeah, that's basically what I ended up doing this weekend. Want to hear your favorite song? What is your favorite song, good Elfie? I'm not gonna click any links, but if you just want to tell me, that's cool. I've had people send me or get me to listen to stuff on stream that went awry. Step up from silent workouts for sure. Don't trust people that left in total silence. Yeah. Marty Robbins' Master's Call. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm not familiar with Marty Robbins. Let me look it up on the YouTube. See if it gives me... Sometimes you can get an idea of what a song is, or the music style, just from the thumbnail. Marty Robbins. Let's... Where was it? Where did we go? Where did we go? Inspires you to live a better life. That's amazing. That's awesome. Master's Call. I am going to queue it up. Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm not going to listen to it on stream just because, like, I don't want to get flagged. I'm streaming on YouTube also at the same time. So I'll have to listen to it when we're done here today. But I've got a tab open, so thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it's hard for me to say what my favorite song is. It depends on the season, you know what I'm saying? I know, like, I could probably, like, get together... immediately gonna eat my words. Could get together, like, a group of songs that I would say are, like, my favorites, but, it's a tough one. Most of my favorites do not in any way inspire me to live a better life lyrically. Yeah, amen to that, Mike. That's kind of a lot of the stuff from my like teenage years and my 20s. Yeah. Like I was doing some website work this morning. And I had Korn on in the background, which I still really like Korn, but I mean, I've never been good with lyrics either, so there's songs I've been listening to for years that I don't know the lyrics to. But I caught some of them and I'm like, yeah, I like this song, but, what's up, Mondoon? Welcome. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. I will say, probably going through a very hard time in my life right now. So I'm gonna calm down. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're going through a hard time. I can relate to that. But I'm glad to hear that the song helps. Music does have a very healing power to it, so glad to hear that. Yeah. Just hang in there. I'm also trying to hang in there the best I can, you know, just take it one day at a time. But we're happy to have you here, part of the group. We got a good group here. We're a small group, but we're good. We're solid. Good community growing here. A lot of the songs I like, I cannot understand the lyrics whatsoever, so it's yeah, exactly. I think you and I probably have sort of a similar taste in music than Mike, where it's just like, I'm not sure what he's saying, but I know. Okay, so one that comes to mind if I was to list out, you know, or if I was to make a list of my favorite songs, one of them would probably be Nine Inch Nails' Right Where It Belongs. I really love that song. Everything Right Where It Belongs. It's that one's powerful. Wanting a child for months, and she gets pregnant. We were excited until she wants. Ooh, we were excited. Oh man. Well, I'll be praying for you and your girlfriend or your wife. Yeah, it's a heavy topic, man. But I'm praying that things work out for you there. I'm gonna switch songs on this one. This is probably a good workout music for Mike, but I'm gonna switch the song. Composer like Nine Inch Nails. Also, I'm gonna add Elfie to the prayer list. Yeah. There's, like I said, we got a good community here, man. So we will be praying for you. I don't know how to I don't know if you're looking for advice. I don't know really how to advise that. I mean, just straight up, I don't support abortion. Christian guy here. I know a lot of the people in the chat are also Christian, so it's just, yeah. I'm probably not the person to come to for advice for that kind of thing. I mean, you're probably just looking for a place just to talk, which is fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, it's a rough one. I would try to push back on that. That's. I know you support her, but I would also try to push back on that if that's something. It's not just a her decision. But anyway, like I said, I'm probably not the right person to be getting advice from. But yeah, we're gonna be working on some music today. And speaking of Nine Inch Nails, this is a very Nin-inspired song. It's like Nine Inch Nails meets Resident Evil, I think is what I was going for. But yeah, hopefully there's some yard work happening out back, and I'd like to keep my door open, but I might have to close it here in a minute. My window, I mean. Quake and Resident Evil crossover. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I forget sometimes that he worked on, like, the Quake, the one from the... Or no, wait, I'm getting mixed up. Didn't he worked on the Doom reboot from, or Doom 3? Maybe I'm getting confused. Well, we're still praying for you, brother. You did Quake as well? Okay. Man has had a very full career that I'm jelly of. No, I'm more so I'm inspired by. So I just, for some of the things have fallen through the cracks of what he worked on. The nail gun ammo had the Nine Inch Nails symbol on it? Really? I didn't play a ton of Quake. I did play it, but I didn't play a ton. Nail gun, ammo, Nin. Oh, sure did. That is, that's definitely the logo. Okay. By the way, actually, let me go back to my browser. I have been working on this, well, I've been working on this on the side, but the website has kind of been updated a bit. I'm still working through some stuff. But it is feeling a lot better than where it was. Okay, that needs to be centered. I don't know what happened there. I was trying to use... So I'll just be, like, transparent here. I used, with the help of, one Mr. Lockland, he helped me get this together with, what do you call it? Claude Code. And I tried to use Claude Cowork to implement it all. And I've been using that for the past, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, trying to get it to just get this in there. And it didn't work. It was just not working out. It was having a hard time getting stuff together. Ew, gross. having a hard time getting stuff together and putting things in the right place. It just burned through a lot of credits or whatever you want to call it. See, this is all kind of out of whack. Still needs some tinkering. But after about a week of trying to get Claude to do it, I just went in this morning and spent about an hour and actually got it all implemented. Oh yeah, that's true. You're right, Mondoon. I forgot to hit the button. That's embarrassing. Whoops. Okay, well, you know. Here we go. Just forget all that just happened. This is the website. Still working on it. I want this to look a little better. There's some good stuff happening. There's little animations that pop in and stuff. There's a custom audio player there with multiple playlists. I wish Claude had just done it. It does look pretty slick. I'm thankful, you know, it coded something really nice. And I think the problem is that I use Systeme.io because they also have like email marketing, like the email client lists, and they got all this. If you're familiar with the like Kajabi, it's basically that, but it's not like $200 or $300 a month. It's like $18. So I was like, I lose you guys. Looked like my internet dropped. Are we still live? Bum, bum, bum. Go over here. I vanished. Okay, looks like we're probably still here. That's fun. Bum, bum. Looks like YouTube is still up. Looks like Twitch is still up. Swap to kick, okay. But I guess we're live still. Like my internet like straight up disconnected there for a second, so. I'm assuming we are. Oi! Excuse me. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Y'all were seeing me. Honk. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're definitely live then. Anyway. Oh, sights. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be a Burt stream without him. I guess I should get to work, yeah. It's 2:20. Oh, I was like, man, I feel like there's something else I wanted to talk about. Besides the website. I legit thought that for a second too. I was like, man, didn't sound like they're that close, but that doesn't mean they couldn't do something like that. They couldn't hit a cable that affects me somehow. I think what it was is that I got NordVPN on here. And so when I hover over like my internet in the little bottom corner, it says, you know, network to internet access. Then it says Nord Links, which is their something. And that always is like disconnected for some reason. I don't know. It's screwy. I need to just cancel it. It doesn't work good. And we got Captain on board. Captain on the deck. Hey. He literally just... Alright, she stepped on like 15 things, opened up a bunch. Captain. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna get started working. I'll talk about it as I go. Bro, Captain. Over here. Just get out the way. Let's go. It's pacing. I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I beat it last night. I will say, I ended up liking the game. But, man, it was a rough start. I was not exactly enjoying it for the first, like, 20 hours. But it finally got good, and I ended up enjoying the last bit, but, that's all I was gonna say. I don't know what I'm working on today. I got Patreon music to do, and I've got to get a song. I got Remy's song. I got Mondoon's song. I still got to restring my guitar for Mondoon's song. Let's just see what this is. Did I release this one? I don't even know anymore, man. Is this one live? What was the last song I did? Oh my gosh. No, that's the one I did. Okay. Okay, this is different. This is a different song. And then the one before was... Okay, now we're fine. Minimize. Man, I wish I could work. I wish I could like work on music with the controller, so I could sit back and just do this. That would be a game changer. Yeah. I don't know, it was struggling to do HTML work. This is true. I can work up to playing the guitar with bongos. I mean, I technically could, because yeah, beating Dark Souls with bongos or a DDR pad or anything like that, I'm pretty certain it's all just because it's MIDI input. And so MIDI input is basically what I'm doing, you know, with all these. This is MIDI. So it's like you assign, you know, like jump to this key or attack to this key or whatever it is. And then, yeah, it's essentially just that. I think the hard thing, I'm just going to go ahead and make excuses for myself. I think the hard thing would be like mouse movement like this, but you could just do that with the right joystick. I mean, I think I technically already can. Steam have to be open? Because I know in Steam I can navigate with that thing. That thing. I think I gotta be in big screen mode, don't I? No. Okay. Anyway, I'm just big picture mode, not big screen mode. Yeah, that would be fun though, I think. And the main reason is I just want to sit back like this. Like I can sit back and still mouse and keyboard, but it's just different. Completed your standardized mission, total distraction and rabbit holing. Nice. Well, congrats. I'm glad we were able to distract long enough for you to finish your mission. No, I'm not going to work on this one right now. The other option would have been better had I been able to keep you in the rabbit hole hunger, but I'm satisfied. Well, good. As long as you're happy. Oh, I think this is the wrong one. Yeah, this is the wrong one. Maybe if I get Remy's song done, I can get that turned into him. It's technically, he said don't worry about it, but technically it's supposed to be due this week. Oops. So I want to do my best to honor what I said. Honor and glory. Joasted. I think this one. This one. Yes. Yes. I gotta close my window. I can't. Dang weed eater going on. Looking forward to what you find. Somewhere around here. I feel like this one's mostly together. I just wanted to add a few more elements to kind of come in and out. Like, tease things a bit. Effects 2. Themes. I don't think this one actually had. Let's actually go to industrial, not horror. That's kind of cool. Ooh, okay, hang on. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing wrong. Hey, Dark Poto, thanks for the follow on Kick. Appreciate you. There's a short cooldown before you're able to talk, but I appreciate it. So let's take that and expand it. Oh yeah, that's cool. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry for anybody who's counting. I'm just throwing numbers out. All willy-nilly. What do you guys think is worse? Somebody who starts like throwing out random numbers when you're trying to count something, just to throw you off, or somebody who says "bless you" like right as you're trying to sneeze? Which is worse? I have my answer. I know right off the bat, like it's not even a question. Hey, what's up, Rami? The counting person, definitely counting. Excuse me. Oh, one extra rep at work. Also, I've been trying a variant of themselves. Casey Kelly's YouTube. Oh, that's cool. See, for me, I actually think the person saying "bless you" before you sneeze is worse. That drives me insane. Because it's like it steals your sneeze. It's like I gotta sneeze, I gotta get this out, and somebody says "bless you," and then it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't affect you guys like that, but your body's just like, oh, okay, we did it, and then it stops, and it's like, no, I still need this out. The counting is still like a jerk move, but at least there can be something kind of funny about it, in my opinion. But yeah, I think the sneezy or the preemptive blessing. I think that one's worse. Because my attention span is so dog poop that I can barely count without interruption as it is. It's fair. Shelf. Maybe I need to do more clean and less verb on that one. Yeah, I think I like that better. So grungy and creepy. So much grunge. It makes it so creepy. No, I'm glad. Yeah. So I'm fine with you having somebody else do it or using Claude to do it. I'm just curious on how it's like it's just a skill that's like pretty common in my field, and I'd never really get an opportunity to do it. And so that's where I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind trying my hand at it, but I also, time is a factor, and so that's where I'm kind of like, I'm a little torn. You know what I'm saying? I would like to do it for sure, just to add it to my skill set, like solidify it in my skill set. That's where I'm at. But I wouldn't be offended or anything like that if you wanted just to use Claude or to outsource it or whatever, somebody else. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying my hand at it, and we'll see what happens and go from there. I'm gonna take time off soon. Gotcha. Yeah, because I think it'd be kind of cool, because you know, with Wwise and stuff like that, I could put all of these layers in. Or I could just build out a song like this, put them all in, and then say, you know, if you have like a variable reach a certain point, I don't know, just like scare factor, enemy closeness or ghost closeness is at 3, then these layers fade in or something, you know, crossfade these in just to increase the intensity, stuff like that. Right. That's what I figured, and so I'm like, okay, I need to write this music to be like dynamic, to be able to blend elements in and out. Right. This needs to, yes. Have it release here. So it kind of tapers off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know as far as the party games, you call them, the group, or the friend slop games, for lack of a better term. I really don't like calling them slop, but I don't know about why Phasmo and stuff like that doesn't do that, but you do get that in other games like the false scares and more scripted, more linear horror games. Occasionally. Kind of the way they do it in movies sometimes, where you'll get the false scare followed by the real scare. Oh man, Oy. Sorry, I'm not gonna start yelling, I promise. Don't believe that. It's a false promise. Trash pandas for the win. It's a little bit too early of a release. Trash panda, you'll get caught up in the trash panda. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Trash panda, you'll get caught up in the trash panda. Trash panda, trash panda, trash panda. Friend slap raccoon game, trying to stuff. That sounds fun too, honestly. Scrap it all, Remy. We're going with the trash panda raccoon game. Friend slap. Square one. When is corny 90s kid advertising going to be a poll option? That's, you know. The answer is Thursday. But which Thursday? We don't know. That's the mystery. Just a Thursday. I'm not sure really what more I want to add to this track. I'm gonna what if I do that? Yeah. Let's do... Oops, dang it. I do misclick like crazy with this trackball mouse, I'm not gonna lie. Because I think it's like I go to click with my thumb, but my fingers are still on the ball, and then it like I click and push. I do this action. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, so I had that. I forgot what I was doing. Am I on the right thing? Hang on, this will be cool. I think maybe. This is not cool. Not even kidding, man. That's like that would definitely sell. Exactly. It's like that's a $1 million idea right there, y'all. All right, we're gonna keep it here amongst us. This is the team. Remy, we're taking over your other idea. Where am I? Doing? Also stealing from folks during the day too, like stealing burgers off grill and such. Yeah. Legit, man. I think that's a seller, and it doesn't have to be like doesn't have to be pretty. I could actually see that being more of a like if it was like a low poly kind of look. It won based on market research. Yeah, I understand for sure. Um, I'm just getting kind of lost in the sauce right now. Not gonna lie. I like that name. Triceps are now trash. Dutch just play the crap out of that. I would play the crap out of that, but I think he's probably right that the cooking game it's super niche. What's up, Michael Eagle? Welcome, sir. How you doing? I love cooking games, but I know it's not the most popular of genres, and I know people who actively or they really don't like them because some people like me and Duchess take them way too seriously. We get way too invested in it. All right, maybe if I take this off not sure what I'm trying to find here, sound wise. Let me run it back. Let's do the running start listen because I'm just kind of just toying around. M Poise, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Lots of new followers coming through today. There's a little bit of a cooldown on Kick, so I think in like a minute, like in 60 seconds, you'll be able to chat. I think that's what it's set to. I can't remember. But I appreciate you joining us. Love that Cooking Mama or whatever game on PlayStation. Cooking Mama. It's a demo disc for It's Underground back in 99 or so. Yeah, I had a demo disc. It was... Maybe it was the Underground. Or yeah, it was like the PlayStation Jam Pack demo. I think I was talking about this the other day because it had the Legend of Dragoon demo on there. But there was a Japanese cooking game on there that it was so fun, but like I've struggled to figure out how to play that game because everything was Japanese, like all the voiceover, all the text, everything. And so, but I figured out how to play it. Oh yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, and you had to like pour pitchers of beer, and so you used the one joystick to like tilt the glass, and then the other joystick poured the beer, and so you had to, and then you had to like ease up on the one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dude, that demo disc was amazing. That whole disc. Oh yeah, I forgot there was the thief chases. Yeah, like that was. I do remember that. I was following this one indie dev who tried to kickstart a cozy baking game and their Kickstarter failed, just not enough interest. Yeah, it's sad. I like cooking games. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was a Cooking Mama game because I know Cooking Mama came out eventually on like the DS or something. But I didn't realize that, yeah, that was the same line. That needs to ease out a little bit more. How are you feeling about this one, Remy? I'm like, I added a couple things in here today, but I don't want to shove too much in there because it's supposed to just build and ebb and flow and stuff. Japanese game is called Ore no Ryori. Oh, butchered that. First appearance of Cook and Mama. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me fade this layer out here. I think if this fades a little more gently, and I think in game with Wise, probably have it crossfade from here to the beginning, something like that. And if I have to make adjustments to make it work better in Wise or anything like that, we can do that. It's not a problem. Any re-exports or stuff like that. Yeah. I'll tinker with that. I feel like it's this. Maybe this feels like it's dropping a little too much right there. And I know, like I just said, it's like, well, I can crossfade it. Crossfade it. You'll get caught up in the crossfaded. I'm gonna do these things. Okay. Okay, well, I'll do a little bit of mixing on that and then export it down and get that to you here. Should be able to get that to you before, like in the next couple days here or something. And we'll have song number 1 done. So that's fun. That's good. I'm gonna hit new. It's so. Need to restring. Awesome. Restring this guitar, but let me just take a look at the strings. Yeah, I do. I don't remember when I strung it up last, but I can feel it. It's a little bit. A little grimy. Strings are a little grimy, which is going to make for duller sound. Oh yeah, that one's not good. Yeah. All right, I'm writing it down on my notepad. No, let's try that again. Writing it down on my notepad here. Started a new page. So, string GTR guitar. So I want to get that song done for you here, Mondoon. I know you said don't worry about time or anything like that, but I want to get it done. New day, new project. I know I have some other Legend of Dragoon stuff kind of started, but I just want to start fresh, start from scratch, see how we do, and if we don't do well, then I'll pull from one of those other ideas. Go. So where was it? It was Digital Sensations, and it was the DS77. Slorchestra. Nope. Excuse me. That's a bell? Okay. Sure. At least that's a little more. Ooh. Just looking for something we like, sound-wise. Oh. Oh yeah, that sounds like PlayStation 1 to me. So, am I the only one here who hasn't done their taxes yet? Probably. That's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. Actually, not probably. That's what I have to do tomorrow. Out of time. Astounding that Epic easily probably spent $100 million on developing metahumans. They have some of the most basic level screw-ups. Yeah, that's amazing, but also kind of not surprising, Remy. They gotta fix that stuff. Waiting on yours because we thought I had one more document coming in. Found out this weekend. Found it this weekend and went ahead and did them. Did joint taxes back in January. That's smart. I always intend to be a get it done in January person, but I tend to be a get it done a couple days before the deadline person. Is that Parkinson's law or the Pareto principle, where you give somebody 3 months to do something, then they'll have it finished by the end of the third month, or if you give them a week to do it, they'll take a week to do it. I think that's Parkinson's law. Used to always do yours in January, but documents keep coming in later. I've kind of always just been a last minute person with my taxes, unfortunately. I might keep that idea. Just pull that one real quick. Is this it? Yeah. I don't need business tax stuff yet because I'm not making money at the game yet, but when I am going to pull in money. See, if I was a smart business person, which I'm not, I would do that. Just gonna pull back the curtain. My whole business, my whole life is just being held together by like chewed gum and paper clips, y'all. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just kind of making it up as I go, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, you at least have like a better idea of what you're gonna do when Ghosted does start making money. I'm just like, whatever. I don't know. I don't make a ton of money anyway, so it's just. I just do. Believe it or not, I do live paycheck to paycheck. It's just the paychecks are pretty big. They're just kind of spread out. They're spread out a lot more. They're not weekly. They're not bi-weekly. Sometimes they're bi-monthly. Living that duct tape life. Yeah, amen. Um. I'm very thankful though. I'm not trying to complain. Not trying to complain at all. That's not what I'm doing there. Just saying. Okay, hang on. I like that. Except for that last note. This right here, that's a keeper. Yep. Double that up. Oh, I need to just thought of something else I need to add to my list here. Yeah, it's already halfway through April pretty much. I need to release. What was our theme last month? Metroidvania bundle. Bindle. Bindles. What was it called? The Bindle stick? RPG where your main weapon is a bindle stick. Called the Bindle Staff. List. I just made 3, and now I need to make a questionnaire in a new spreadsheet. Yeah. I know, it's like... Excuse me. I usually I make a lot of lists, and I do try to go through and check them off, like check off all the items before I move on to the next one. But sometimes I'll get like this one from a day ago, or a couple days ago rather. You know, I have a few things listed here. You can't see it at all, but there's like 2 of them that didn't get checked off. So they got moved over to a new list, because if there's too much stuff scratched out, it gets hard for me to focus in on that too. But I got to do physical lists. I've tried working off digital lists before, and it's a lot tougher for me for some reason. Unless it's a list from a client, like sending me, you know, a music checklist, whatever, then I just keep it all digital. But how's it going, DM Candle? Appreciate you joining. See your PC setup covered in sticky notes right now from different games that I gotta rework. Yeah. That's what I need. I need sticky notes. I don't have sticky notes. I've just got loose paper, pretty much. I did see this earlier. I'm gonna product placement for somebody. What's it called? I closed the tab. Whatever. It was like called a finisher's notebook, and it was, you know, it's a notebook like this, but at the top of each page it says, you know, what's the one thing I need to get done today? What's your primary task? So 1 most important task. Then below that there was 2 spots for secondary tasks. It's like, okay, once you get done with that, what are the next 2 most important things? And then below that was just additional tasks. I did like the way that one was laid out. But it was like $35 or something. I was like, well, you know, I'll just use the one I have for right now. That's fine. I can always just make those and print them out too. You know, I do have a printer. I could just take a piece of paper and list it out like that too. Yeah, my sister got me this for my birthday one year, and it's supposed to be just, you know, just says today at the top. Let me turn on the light. My eyes. Just says today at the top, and then you just list out, you know, it does have top 3 priorities over here, which I used to use a lot, and eventually it became I just started listing out stuff here. Christian Soul, thanks for the follow on Kick. Appreciate all the new followers today. I think that's number 3 or 4. I'm turning this light back off. Forget the lighting. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool idea too. I liked the way it was laid out. Like I said, I saw it on a YouTube video. The guy was promoting, so he had his affiliate link and all this and that. But it was like $35, or buy 2 and get them for it's only 55 or 60, something like that. It's like yeah. It's probably good, but I can lay that out on a piece of paper. Anyway, okay, so let me get this back like that or something. Ma-na-na. Oh, that's cutting out. So this is sustain. Just listen. The sustain. I just no. Needs like a fat bass below this one. Boom, boom. A world suite bass from the Caribbean, Mediterranean, specifically. No, I lied. The West Indies. No, West Indies bass. Yes, this one. Oops. Yeah, let me turn it down a little bit because that is pretty intense of a bass. 4. Let me do that one more time. Wop, 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 wop. Something like that is, yeah. That first half is not so clean. Let's do that. Make it blue. Next line, we need like a hand drums. Actually, and I think hand drums would be better pulled from sound canvas. Sound canvas. Call Civ. Why no sound? Canvas. Hang on. I swear, Roland is just. Ugh. Mm. Their software experience. Roland has great hardware, great like sounds and stuff, really iconic. But dude, their software experience is just abysmal. Oh my gosh, are you serious? All right, well, I won't be using that one right now. Deal with that. Let me add it to the list. Cuss out Roland. Authorize. You just made the list. We're going full Jericho. It's legit how I wrote it down, and then I put in parentheses below reauthorize. All right, so dang it, man. I mean, I got others that I can use. I'm just trying to get that PlayStation sound, and the sound canvas stuff is like the way to go for that. This Waveframe has some pretty 90s sounding stuff. What's a Dobachi? Not what I need, but maybe. All right, this will do. Then again. Something like that. Legend of Dragon used a lot of like Eastern kind of drums, I remember. So what we're doing, let's also run these all through PlayStation Reverb. Game Verb. Meh. Meh. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Just, yeah, there we go. Pre-fader. Pre-fader. Oh my gosh. Keep doing it, man. I keep going to click and then I scroll. bass down and the reverb a little bit. Down in all. Change this to... So I don't get confused because my percussion is red. Percussion is always red. Something like that, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna change this up. Maybe? Because then I can, like... just roll with it for a second. Yeah, thanks, man. Thinking... I'll fill the bass back in a minute, but... Let's try again. And just save this as its own thing, but I'm going to try again. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking more of like there's a few themes in Dragoon that were like, you know, for castle areas and or like, you know, royal towns, that kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. That's where I'm vibing. Whoops. Yeah. 4. Oops. Okay, wait. Hang on. Yeah, so... Okay, let me try to lay that down really quick. I'll just keep those drums going just so I have something to play to. Keep doing that for okay, not the smoothest playthrough, but I like that chord progression. So let's take that back there. Let's just do it live. No, we'll fix it. Oops. Don't judge me. Let's... No, I can do this. I can do this. Why did I do it so easily when I didn't hit record, and now I'm just like my fingers are just not working. Okay. Nope. 3, 4. There we go. Something like that. That was the best of all of them. There. And nope. Whoops. I'm gonna draw for my games. I only have to draw one side because I cannot replicate a good first try. So I just copy flip. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a tool we're given. You know, if I was a performing musician, if I was to be out there playing this in front of, you know, people, then that'd be one thing. But we're just writing right now. We're just getting the idea. We're bringing it to fruition. Okay. Mondoon, if you're around, you don't mind taking care of that one. Appreciate it. If you're not, I'll take care of it. I had a feeling with the name and all the numbers. He might not be around. Hang on. He might be away, so let me take care of that really quick. And I guess this. There we go. There we go. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I do what I can. I try my best. I put a lot of skill points into this, and I still feel like I got a lot to learn, to be honest with you. There's so much that I don't know. I've got my bag of tricks that I like to draw from quite a bit, and they've gotten me this far. So I appreciate it. Whoops. Too high up. Okay. Start that over. Hang on. Also, let's turn the bass back up so I can hear it. I might actually take most of the reverb off. Oops. And then it's gonna do root notes. Little rough on my bass playing there, but missed the spammer. No worries. I figured you were probably on a call or away or whatever, so it's all good, man. Metroidvania month has been fantastic. Got a lot of songs to add to make my Lancer game more atmospheric and awesome. Well, cool, man. I'm glad that you enjoyed the Metroidvania month. I think that's one of my favorite themes to do as well. I think a lot of them could fit into Metroidvanias regardless. It's just Yeah, just like with most of the songs, it's like you could apply them, to whatever you want really. But I'm glad that you enjoyed the tunes. I gotta get those songs bundled up and put out on itch.io and as a bundle on Patreon. I can't believe we're already like halfway through April. There's only two more Dragoon style songs coming out this month. I can't believe we're already halfway through April in 2026, dude. Ugh. It's just ticking on by. Oh, actually, also, landscapers are gone. Neighbors landscapers. I don't have landscapers. I am the landscaper. I can open the window back up. Oh. Get some air going in here. Fresh air. I say I'm the landscaper, but if you saw my yard, you'd say he's not a landscaper. It needs some work for sure. I definitely need to get out there, but the year's flying by. I know, it really is. I'd say it's all been progress and completed projects for me recently. That's awesome, dude. That's very cool. So congratulations. That's, we all have. It's nice to have years like that, because when you have those years where it's like you just can't seem to catch a break. Speaking of break, when you have those years you just can't seem to catch a break, those are tough. But then you have those years like you're having, where it's like you're getting stuff done, you're feeling accomplished and everything. That's really great. So I'm happy for you. I'm rooting for you. Rooting for all of you guys, really. There we go. Got it. Okay. All right, Mondu, no worries, man. All good. Still hoping for Ghosted launching in 2026. Tons to do. I think he can do it, man. I believe. I believe. I think you're gonna. It's all gonna be, hey, God's timing is perfect, right? And so it's like you may have hit like snags and this and that on certain things, but it's just gonna make for the timing to line up even better than you thought the first time, right? I butchered what I wanted to say there, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think I started here. Yeah. Gosh, I had General So's for lunch, and it's like I'm noticing it now. All right, let's fix that. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-ba-ba. That needs to be there. Yeah. Let me clean up these tails a little bit too. With some stuff, with some instruments, it doesn't matter if you have like tails like that, like bleeding into the next note. Sometimes it actually works out really well. With a bass, you kind of want to keep those clean. Now, actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Misclick 5 times, and then we'll do quantize end. And then I'll go through and... Realistically, I'm not going to this Halloween, which is a bummer because I want to get the Sleepy Hollow map out as a special map. That'll have to be October 2027 at this point. It gives me more time to polish up and make the Headless Horseman with this horse. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Like I said, the timing, you might have had this time, like a specific timing in your head, but You know, maybe the time it ends up being will be even better. Could even make it a Christmas thing. I don't know why. For some reason, there is a slight. There's a slight like Christmas association with me and Sleepy Hollow, and I don't think that's. I know that's probably just a me thing. I'm not really even sure where it stems from. That legit may be. That legit may be it, that the movie is like blue tinted. Like, not even kidding. It does. It seems very wintry. Oh. Captain just came up here and she's dealing with the hairball right now. So if you can hear that, I apologize. I've got to go finish 2 different campaigns today, but I'm with you. Yeah, all right, man. Have a great rest of your day, brother. Appreciate you being here. Okay. I think she's good. I think she's good. Yeah, anyway. It sounded like she was. I figured it was a hairball, but she almost borderline sounded like she was starting to throw up there. And I was like, okay. Please don't. Boo-doo-doo. There we go. Boo 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 boo. Ba-da-da. 1, 2, and oops, undo. There we go. That's okay. Yeah, that's. I think you're probably right, though. I think it's just that it seems wintry, the movie. And that's probably what it is. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. That was one of the first DVDs we had as a family. Not the first, but it was like when our DVD collection was like 4 movies. I think Sleepy Hollow was one of them. And it was like this ridiculous movies. It was like Sleepy Hollow. There was some firefighter movie. I think it was a firefighter movie. I don't really remember. I want to say Monkey Bone was one of them, which, why? I don't even remember that movie. Yeah, I liked it too. But yeah, it's all good. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen that are like, you know, considered classics and stuff, or you know, movies when you say, "Oh yeah, I haven't seen that," everybody's like, "Oh, you haven't seen it?" It's like, you know, no, I haven't seen it. Oh, is it? Okay. I think I just switched to root notes here. Do-do, do-do. I'm losing the pitch here. Maybe just a ba-ba. That's fine. So with this trackball thing, I know I keep talking about it, but it's new. Like, you're supposed to be able to hit the two, you're supposed to have like shortcuts. You know, if you hit the top two buttons together, it's one shortcut. Left two buttons together, it's one. And the hit them together just is, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to work right for me, unfortunately. Been struggling with that part. Otherwise, it's great. All right, so how long are we at right now? 13 seconds is the start. Oh, actually, let's just do this. Do this normal way. Minute 25 is good. It's not bad for a PlayStation 1 era song loop. Oi. I need to add more elements though. Oh. Falcione. Struggle with accidental double clicks despite having my double click speed set to the slowest value. Oh. I haven't really had a problem with that. But that's interesting that there's like fixes for that. I wonder if there's a fix for me clicking, but then also like scrolling the mouse at the same time. I've also got like fixes other issues I might have, more control over dragging and such. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me look. Double click fix. This guy? Cool. All right, I will look into that. I will look into that. So yeah, it's like there's overall, like I said, I like this thing, but there's just little things that like I'm just struggling to get working smoothly, I guess. But I do like the mouse scrolling. It's like an old arcade thing, you know, like an old arcade trackball. Not that I really went to many arcades as a kid, but let's go back to Digital Sensations and find, let's try this one out. Strings. Fizz Mikado. all just a touch too synthy. Maybe I can make that work, but no, let's find a different one. Where are the strings like here? A little click at the beginning of this one. Nope. Welcome back, sir. The song remains the same. Just looking for something to add. Balaphonic. Ooh, this could be nice. Little Chrono Trigger across adjacent. Cross would make sense to me. For sure. Got the Moster. She does not want to be on my lap. I like that sound, but I feel like it's maybe a bit much. It's taking it in a different direction. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, no. Kind of like that at the beginning. Maybe a pan flute. I kind of like that at the beginning here. Just at that beginning bit. Yeah, so I was initially going for some strings and stuff, but like looking for some retro sounding string patches, not something too high resolution. And I just hadn't stumbled on one I liked yet. I would look in the Roland Cloud thing, but Roland just hates me. I don't think I'll ever get a Roland sponsorship, I'll tell you that much. They do not like me. They sabotage my stuff constantly. They don't realize it. They don't realize how much they don't like me, but they definitely don't like me. Custom Iconics Ice Choir. Ice Choir. No. Maybe. Oh shoot, did I just change the wrong thing? No, I didn't. Okay. I am doing dragon music. I could. It's true, I could grab some strings from there. I think I do have Chrono Cross. Where? SPC files. I think I do have Chrono Cross. Sound Font Guy. Sound Font Guy has come in clutch multiple times. Yeah, okay. It's a thought. Hey, let's even look at, yeah. The Chrono Cross does have a very different sound vibe from Dragoon, but it's still worth checking out. There's just side quest there, getting string ensemble. Bleu. That's kind of nice. Let's pop that on in there. I swear, I'm clicking. Definitely liked from beat 9 for sure. What was I doing at the beginning here? Master gain. Master gain. We meet again. Actually get rid of these first three. Try some of the cross samples on your song? Okay. They're a little bit... Yeah, they're a little bit like lower resolution, but I mean, I'm down for that. Slow string to this one. Load that instead. Thanks, baby. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Got off there a little bit. I do like that. Okay. Why is that not working all of a sudden? Usually if I hold down Alt and then I hit up or down, it like duplicates them. So it's, why is it not doing that? Oh my gosh, Bert. There. Well, I don't know why I did it that time. Okay, and then I want to do... Gosh. Boom. This... Da, da, da. fix that ending, but let's do that. Just a subtle layer in the background. Should have moved towards that last one. Split here. So I need to clean up that ending bit. Clean up that ending bit, clean up this ending bit. What does this sound like now? There we go. Bum 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 bum. Need to strip it down a little bit so I can hear what I'm doing easier. Mostly okay. So again, this is the motto for my life. Did mostly okay. The end of one. Crap. Take this. This one. One. Crap. Why'd I do that? There, there. All right. Turn the reverb up. Turn the dry signal down. Not too bad. It's coming along, I think. I kind of like this. Oh my. Hmm. Something like that, I guess. Let's fix those strings there. Needs melody here, like a lead line. Oof. No. Hmm. Hmm. Something like that, maybe. It's a little bit strong on the resonance. It's coming across a little strong. I think, okay, it's 4:33. I think I'm kind of running out of steam on this track for right now. But, I mean, none of this existed like an hour ago, so not too bad. I think maybe we'll do it's, you know, I don't really want to get into another track 30 minutes before clock out time. So I'll clock out now. But we'll do some waffle. We're going to waffle about. That's what we're going to do. Perfect. That's perfect. I'm going to take my headphones off, though. Yeah, we'll just play around for like 30 minutes and then I'll call it a day there. Any K's around? There's 1, 2. Bread. It's not bread. Beard. Nope. Okay, the I is here though. So the E is here. I is in this. E is here. Baird. Based. Based? It's based. Or baked. Well, it's like it's not baked. It's based. Or bared. No, it's not bared. It's based. Based. Okay, I is... in this word. E's not here. D-E. Siren. Dense. Aaron. Rarak. K-A-R. Well, this might not be A in this row. Baked. Yep. Karma. Baked. Drake. I wonder what was the least amount you can get that in. 2 stars. Not do we think I can get an well, let's do the Wordle first. And then maybe an Wordle. Let's do music. We got our I. we're just gonna get our letters. Baroque or break. Let's do break. I know that yeah. Break. Okay. Or T. E and an I. Thrice. Paying is a paying. Oh, I'm trying to like. We just need more info. There's no R. Thanks. Fair. We know there's no R. I know that's spelled wrong. Right? Gosh, I was second guessing myself. No, I think that's right. So the E is either Dan. When EW even. Oh man, the I is throwing me off being there. Fetter. Betting to eat something. W-E... I... Oh man, my brain's shutting down. G-E... Jellin. Jill. Jellio. Jilled. D-E... Tepid. Depay. Depew. Tepid. Tepid. No, there's no T. But I'm gonna guess it because I need to get a couple more letters. Tepid. Okay, so it starts with E. Okay, E. Elfin. Really? Okay, that was kind of a joke guess. Okay. Alright, well, we got the 1. That means we're ready for 8. Daily Extreme. Okay, we're gonna do chill. We're gonna give ourselves more. We're gonna give ourselves 16. 16 tries. I didn't realize that I was on Extreme before. Although Extreme and Classic there's one difference between them that feels a little. We're gonna go chill. So start off with music. That's our go-to. All right, first one over here. We just need to get some info on the board. And it's there. Actually, let's do music break like that because that gets us an E and an A. That's better. So we have M, E, and I up here. S, E, and C here. We're getting some info. I need another good word. Music and break. These are 2 good starters, in my opinion. We need... Already got dot. Don'ty. Don't. Downton. Downey. Dowgens. Already got R. We could do dowry. That'll get us. Alright, we've already guessed R, but we're gonna do this. Okay, that was a. Well, that was a bust there. Okay, we got O. Y. Didn't get a ton from that one. We could do fight. That'll get us F, G, H, and T. Okay. I keep looking at this one and being like, oof. Okay, so we got S, E, C, and H. Cheese. Chess. I got there eventually. Okay, here we have H-E-A. I think it's H-E-A, and then the D is here. So ahead. I was like, what could it possibly be? It's ahead. There we go. Okay, so we got M-O-T-H here. But the H does not go there. Month. Alright, let's see. M-I-N. Minty. We got that one. Minty. M-O. Something, M-O something I-E. Moxie? Is that how you spell Moxie? M-O-X-I-E? I think it is. Moxie. Oh, I was proud of that one. Okay. That was a whiff. Let's take a look at some other ones. Alright, it's not B or M. T-H. Thumb. Thumb. Well, 3 more. 6 guesses left. Crushing it, man. T-E. We have U. U-I-N. Unite. 2 and 3. These are the last 2. Oh, no. Mopey, Moly, movie. Moxie. Okay. Woo. Okay, and all those guesses, we still are. Well, we got R and S. A-Y. Ooh. We got 4 guesses for this one. It's not R. It's gotta be R-A-Y. Oh, spray. Bam! Look at that. I don't know what these little symbols mean. Hey, that wasn't too bad. We had 2 guesses to spare. I like chill mode. Oh, that was fun. I've really enjoyed doing these things, man. They get my brain working in a different way, and I think I'm getting better at them. Maybe, I don't know. Octortal sequence. What is that? I got time for one more thing, I think. Let's see what this one is. It just looks like the same thing. Hey, Midarna. Midarana, sorry. How's it going? You caught us, we're goofing off. I've been writing music the past couple hours, and I ran out of steam on my song, and so we were just playing some daily games for a couple more minutes, about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a day. We just crushed this one, absolutely killed it. But yeah, but no, I appreciate you being here. I do this Monday and Thursday I write music, and then Friday I play games, like, for a few hours, but yeah. We're just scrolling through the music category, and we stumbled across Vandal. Oh, should we try this one again? Let's try this one again. I haven't done this in a few days. I'm not as good at this one because it's like more modern stuff. Tends to be. Just rather than put my headphones on, I'm just gonna turn it up. Daily Bandle. Let's see what we got. The drums. You'd love for music to be in your games. Well, I mean, depends on, like, you just need some music. So if you're just starting out, or if you're working on a low budget or something, then you just pick up some music packs. Would probably be the easiest thing to do. Um, some royalty free music packs, and then depending on what engine you have, you drop them in there. However that engine does, like, it's a different process between. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I see now. I just misread it. I gotcha. Oh, that networking, man. Just just reaching out and talking to people. That's been my that's been what's done it for me. Is I've just hustled and talked and reached out to people, and I need to be better about posting on social media, on like Twitter and stuff. I don't do that too often these days. A lot of my stuff comes through Discord. Yeah, game dev Discords, exactly. That's been the most success I've had. Like Mondoon, I met through Discord. I'm not sure if he's still in here, but Remy, he hangs out here. I met him through Discord. Um, yeah. And if you want, spinning my mouse. You're welcome to join my Discord if you'd like. I mean, where am I at? A lot of people, my music reminds me. Lots of people tell my music reminds them of Minecraft, so I thought it'd be something fun to do. Okay, I gotcha. It's a very RPGA Discord would be good too. That's true. Um, if you're just starting out, I will say it's a very, very, very competitive field. I'll just post it everywhere. It's fine. So you will have to go. Okay, I'll put it this way. I kind of did it on the side willy nilly for about 8 years and didn't get anywhere. And it wasn't until I just kind of burned the bridges for my safe day job. I just went for it. I was in a spot that I could do it, where I just went full time before I even had any connections. It's been a very tough uphill battle. Um, but because it's super competitive, and you just gotta network and get to know people, and all that jazz. So I not I hope that's not like discouraging or anything. I want to encourage you to do it. Go for it. Write music, share your creation. um I'm not gonna, feel free to share your stuff in my Discord if you'd like. um Saw Mike's message. Yeah, no problem. I can't write music for everybody, so I gotcha. Yeah, after I finish up here, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm probably gonna end stream, and then I'll take a look at it. Or unless Mondoon is uh wanting to take care of that, he can do it. But either way, yeah, appreciate you joining. Released in 2017. I'm gonna have no freaking clue, dude. Appreciate it, Mondoon. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I wish this quiz thing was like, songs from the 90s. I got nothing. I'm just gonna skip. This is like Coldplay or something, or I don't know. I have no freaking clue, dude. Coldplay. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. It's not. I know this one. It's not that. It's not that because I know that one. I know that one. It's not that one. Wow, I know a lot more of theirs than I thought. Sure. Guarantee I do not know this song. The Arctic Monkeys? They're a band from that era. It's not this song. It's not that one. I don't know this one. I guess that. I don't know this song. What's the voice? Do you guys know this? Yeah. I'm old. That's what it is. I'm old. Fortress on the Knoll is the clue. House on the Hill. I don't know. House on the Hill. Castle on the Hill. Okay. All right. I have no idea. It's Ed Sheeran, apparently. Castle on the Hill. Obviously. Well, that was a good way to end it, right? I can't end like that. Is there a better one? Past 7 days. No. Let's see if I can do 2,000 stop tracks. 90 singles. Can I play this? Oh, no. I don't want to buy him. No. Yeah, it's like if it was 90 singles, I think, or 80s smash hits, or even 2000s top tracks, I think I would be able to do pretty well with these. I wouldn't get all of them, obviously, but yeah. 2010s are rough for me. All right, Remy, no worries, brother. Yeah, I'm basically done here too. Appreciate you. I'll see you on. Well, I'll talk to you in Discord. But yeah, take it easy, Remy. Only listen to underrated artists, so wouldn't really know most of them. Yeah, I'm just not big. Like, I don't know. Without getting too much on like a soapbox, I just don't like where the music industry has gone, and so like pop. I don't know. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing. Like I can listen to pop music from the '90s, even though I didn't like it at the time. Now, like there's a nostalgia factor where I can kind of enjoy it, but um, that's just not the case with like the 2010s stuff. I just don't care for that style of music. Uh, I want to do something and like do good on it, and then I'll end. I'm gonna go a little long, but just yes, the year. What was the one? What was the one? Minute cryptic. Solve the word riddle by looking for hidden meanings. I'm gonna look like a fool doing that. Oh, let's just do this. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not gonna do good on this either, but whatever. Oh, this is a different one. Let's artwork. What is that game? Is that Mirror's Edge? Is that what this is? Probably not. I don't know. I just see the red in the building. Mirror's Edge. Let's try that. Yes. Nope. I don't know. I never played it. I associate that game with like white and red. I don't know. I guess this is artwork that I selected, so it's not necessarily in game. This is going to be like, I don't know. Is this like a Persona thing? I don't know. I never played any Personas. Oops. Why can I not? Why can I not type? Let me type. Oh. Did my keyboard die? I think I need to charge my keyboard. That's probably what. Hang on. I got it back up. Don't worry. I got a hardwired one. There we go. That's what happened. I don't know. Persona, I guess. Lost keyboard privilege. Yeah. I say Mirror's Edge, and it's like, no, we're done. I don't think it's this because that game is way more stylized than this. But I'm not really sure what to guess. I'm gonna get that square next. I don't know. I'll just to move forward. Let's guess it. Okay. Is this that goat game? What is it called? Goat Simulator? Is that what this is? Okay, wrong franchise and saga. 3 average guess attempts. So most people got it when they saw that guy. Is this Last of Us? I don't know. I've never played Last of Us. I didn't. Yeah. Nope. Oh, we got a crosswalk. That really. We got 2 guesses remaining. I have no idea, dude. Post-apocalyptic Zoo Tycoon. What's another Zoo Tycoon? That's an untapped market. I'm gonna do Zoo Tycoon 2. Oh, good. Okay. What do these even mean? Strategy simulator. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's for. Okay, I see. Bro, I got nothing. What is this? We are on a roll with these daily games. Yeah, I guess Jurassic's. Although these guys wouldn't be surviving in a Jurassic Park kind of game, but I mean, you know, what is this like one of those Ark games? Are those Ark Raiders? No, Lost World Jurassic Park, that was a Genesis game. Maybe Genesis and Super Nintendo. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say this. Don't think it's Ark. Okay. You know what? Actually, I think I got it. I think it's WWF No, or is it WWE No Mercy? No, okay. No Mercy. It's not even on the list, dang it. Titanfall? Okay. I was like, dude, I don't know. King Arthur's. Nope. Try Ark. Yeah, this is our last guess here. I guess Survival Ascended, that one. I'll go with Survival Ascended. Bam. Tokyo Jungle. Okay. Oh yeah. The hit classic from 2012, Tokyo Jungle. I'm gonna mute it. I don't know what in the heck? Humans have mysteriously vanished from Tokyo. Animals have taken over. Oh man, I can't believe nobody's heard of this game. Tokyo Jungle. There is only one law. Only the strong survive. Oh my gosh, dude. I was legit thinking that. I was oh my gosh. Wait. Hang on. All right, I'm putting the sound back on. Dude. Oh my gosh, how have we not heard of this? Whoa, okay, let's calm down there. Okay. This is a family channel. Dude, this honestly, legit, this looks amazing. PlayStation. Oh, is it stuck on the PlayStation 3? Did it release on any other console? Hang on, we gotta find this out. Tokyo Jungle Steam? Oh. How is PS3 emulation coming along? I've never, because dude, PS3 is like this. I feel like that's the console that's evaded me the most. I briefly played a PS4, I think, but I mean, real honestly, actually, anything past PS2 I haven't played. So PS3 and up are kind of just mysteries to me. But I don't know, just that was wild. I didn't expect that. You know, that was all worth it. That was all worth it. What in the heck is this game? Tokyo Jungle, y'all. Okay. Well, I think that was actually a great way to end the stream here. Disc is $92 on Amazon. Oh my gosh. All right, maybe this was a big hit. That was funny. But appreciate you guys for hanging out. Midar, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but I appreciate you being here and thank you for joining the Discord. We will be back on Thursday. finishing up on some song. So, yep, Scrap, see you later. You're just doing else what while listening. All good, man. Totally understand. Yeah, you guys are amazing. I'm Bert. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.